I didn't learn systems from a textbook. I learned them from being inside them. Family systems, juvenile systems, court systems, work systems. Funny thing about being trapped inside a machine long enough, eventually you learn what every gear does. I came in through the side door, life didn't knock first. Had to learn what a home was while learning what hurt. Roots rearranged, names equates when the numbers were little, so I watched. That's probably where the problem began. I wasn't only seeing people, I was studying the plan. Who gets sword, he turns an opinion into something divine. I didn't have professors putting books in my hand. I had consequent few credits, no letters by the name, but I've been taking graduate courses in the architecture of pain. Juvenile halls to the courtrooms turn cages. 9 years down, 6 months where they'll stay by the state. Not the charge, not the intestinal fate. I started reading the machinery from inside the machine. When you live behind the curtain, you know formation. Location, tell me where the man ends and begins the institution. They gave me a number, I gave myself a name. They taught me the system, then got mad I learned the game. Form fracture, location, I don't need your permission. For self-autentation, you can lock a man's body, you can document his past. But the minute he sees the structure don't own his ass. See, I learned law backwards from defendant to doctrine, where the words sound neutral till you watch them by locked in discretion. Condition, consents, and how a noun get expensive when the government says it. What does Shaw mean? What's implied and who benefits when nobody bothers asking them why? I took that same lens at politics, hierarchy, rent. Praise one worker, shame another, call pressure motivation. That's when it clicked. Maybe systems ain't separate, maybe family, prison, workplace, courtroom and states. Different you them, same levers, different building, same game. So I started building language for the things I could make. They'll say who qualified you, who peer reviewed it, every locked door I survived it. Who gave you just restriction? Nobody, that's the point. Sovereignty isn't something other man appoints. Maybe you're just angry, then why'd I document it? Maybe you're obsessed, then why's the pattern redundant? Maybe every room you enter is some grand design. Correct repeating architectures leaves fingerprints behind. So you think you figured everything out? Hell no, a theorist ain't the man who claims he's got the final answer. He's the bastard still ashing after everybody else stopped looking. Then Florida put me right back in a familiar classroom. Different decade, misdemeanor, same intentional costume. 6 months probation over property damage and leaving. Now I'm reading every recondition, ask what gives it meaning. 3723 restitution on the sheet. Classes cause conditions, deadlines underneath. And everybody's moving like that's simply how it's done. Yeah, how it's done and what the law says ain't always won. Don't make me the hero, just don't let a G drawing systems on the wall, saying maybe human behavior's at random after all captured. Maybe agency comes prescient because everybody did before. Maybe sovereignty's the moment you can finally see the ass. Why have you got a half his life, then spent the other always right? Because unquestioned since survive by making questions feel authority to decide. Don't summer body follow charges.